Good evening, Professor Maris, mentors, and fellow cyber interns. My name is Ricky, and I am the IT risk analyst for Team 1, Cyber SEALs. Last week, we talked about the foundation of our insider threat program. Today, I'll be talking about the efficacy of this program. To do this, we will break down the ways we can look at efficacy into 4 parts. These 4 parts will fit into our team name acronym of solving, encrypting, analyze, and logistics. Let's begin by looking at our case study. Goliath National Bank employed a contractor who was a nighttime security guard. The security guard was hired via the dark web to disable Goliath National Bank's networks for a specified amount of time. Using the security key he was able to install malware into the infrastructure, which led to a 4-hour outage. Similar happened to our case study has actually happened within the last couple of years, which was the Target hack. The hackers obtained access to Target's POS system, stole over 40 million credit and debit cards, and the personal data of 70 million customers. And how did the hackers get access to customer data? Simply through a third-party vendor who was in charge of refrigeration, heating, and air conditioning. This raises questions for both our case study and for Target. Like, did they have data loss prevention solutions in place? And if yes, why did they not pick up the malware installed onto the POS system? Did the security system run efficiently? Apparently not, given the circumstances. Such reasons are why we have to test our tools to make sure the security system runs efficiently and is able to secure the credentials and assets of our clients. We have 3 types of indicators. One is a KCI, which is a key compliance indicator. It's an indicator which is used by organizations to help define its controls and environments and monitor the levels of control relative to desired tolerances. In our case, it would be making sure vital information is secured on the network. Next, we have a KRI, an indicator which is used by organizations to help define its risk profile and monitor changes in that profile. KRI is a key risk indicator, and for us, in our program, if someone can access vital information without a password is one example. A KPI is a key performance indicator, and this is an indicator that enables the organization to define its performance targets based on its goals and objectives, and to monitor its progress towards achieving these targets. For example, if a network access file is slowing down or not existing, it could mean too many users online. In addition to our indicators, we also implemented a series of drills and tests to examine the efficiency of our program. Some of the tests we included are penetration testing, which looks for vulnerabilities within a system, testing signature-based algorithms, injection testing to test the usage of employee monitoring, and creating fake scenarios to test with experts. We called the VP of AppSec and asked about the way he would test the efficiency of an insider threat program through the use of a penetration test and grade them on a numerical value. To supplement the drills and tests that was implemented internally, the program will be analyzed by security experts. These experts will develop scenarios, test the efficiency of our program against the given scenarios, and give feedback on it, or implement changes if necessary. Once this is done, we will examine the efficiency of what security components falls into the low, medium, and high risk categories, and allocate the necessary funds to improve its efficiency. To test the cost of our program, we came up with a threshold based on a color spectrum, red being high alert, amber being medium alert, and green being low alert. This threshold indicator is a way to prioritize which resources should be used in such a way that we are able to allocate more funds to certain resources that target risk that have a profound effect on organization. We decided what risk would get which respective threshold based on the amount of damage it would deal to the company. An example would be such that multiple login attempts happen on one employee's account from different parts of the world. Obviously, one person can't be in two places at the same time, so that would mean the employee gave their credentials out to a third party, or the third party was able to illegitimately get the credentials of the employee. This sums up how we would best test the efficacy of our insider threat program. In conclusion, thank you guys for attending my presentation. Feel free to provide any comments on IQ4 and contact us at jaycyberseal@gmail.com.